Hey everybody, Jake here. Welcome back to Movie Smoothie, where today we're talking a little bit about Rick and Morty, the creator of Rick and Morty, that is, his other show, Solar Opposites, over on Hulu, a show that I'm a big fan of, and that I just got done watching Season 3, so let's talk about the future of the show. Is Season 4 happening? What's going on with all that? Before we get into this, though, if you guys can like this video, subscribe, do all that mumbo jumbo, because oh boy, it makes old Jake pretty happy when y'all subscribe. Let's get this channel to 1,000 subscribers too. Why not? How crazy would that be? So, Solar Opposites has already been renewed for a Season 4, which is crazy. This announcement came all the way back in June of 2021 with the announcement of Season 3 as well. Co-created by Rick and Morty's Justin Roiland and Mike McMahon, Solar Opposites follows a Rick and Morty-like strain of adult animated sci-fi hijinks, so pretty much a very similar thing. If you like Rick and Morty, you're gonna like Solar Opposites. I will say the one thing about it, though, the tone is very different. Like, yes, it has like basically the same kind of humor. It's Justin Roiland's like over the top, silly. Oh my God! I'm yada yada. Yes, this, that. Geez, geez, like that kind of humor. Like whenever you hear someone talking like that, and you're just like, is that a Rick and Morty reference? Maybe, but that's what I love so much about Solar Opposites. It's a little more laid back. It doesn't take itself as seriously as Rick and Morty, which sometimes Rick and Morty does that. It gets a little too in your face about how smart it's trying to be, and it's like, hey, don't forget you're an adult animated series. You know, that's what I really appreciate about Solar Opposites. There's really no bad episodes. I can't say the same about Rick and Morty. All of the episodes are super fun. Season 3 was a blast. Even if it was my least favorite season, hot take, I still loved it. I think every episode was great. They did a parody of The Mist for God's sake. I mean, come on. I can't be arguing about that. That was awesome. But with a Season 4 coming, what's up with all that? Like, what is going to happen in this new season? Just a little spoiler warning here. I am going to spoil things that happen in Season 3, which are actually kind of big spoilers about where Season 4 is going to be going. So I don't want to spoil that for you guys. Make sure if you haven't seen Season 3 yet, go check that out on Hulu and then come back to this video. We'll talk about Season 4, what's going on with that. So the voice cast is already going to 100% be coming back. We have Roiland, Middleditch, Jimbroni. Is that how you pronounce Sean? Jimbroni? Jimbrone? It sounds like I'm saying Jabroni. The kid from the Goldbergs who voices Yumulak. Mac and McMahon, they will all be coming back to voice their respective characters. Mike McMahon voices the pupa. I just found that out. Did not know that. The pupa usually doesn't talk all that much, but in Season 3 he does. He's got a few lines every now and then, which I like. It's really cool. So you have both of the creators of the show voicing characters on here, which I didn't know. I did not know that. We also have guest stars like Sterling K. Brown and Tiffany Haddish, who of course will come back for Season 4, of course too. I'm sure, because they play, like, yes, they're guest voices, but like Tiffany Haddish literally plays the spaceship. Like, I don't think the spaceship is going anywhere, or maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't seen Season 4 yet, so I don't even think they made it yet. They're probably just starting to work on it. But Solar Opposites Season 4 is sure to be unlike anything else the series has done before, though. Because Season 3 ended with the Opposites family, which, yes, is their last name and something they made a very clear point of in this past season, which I think is really funny. It's all about them changing their ways of life in order to preserve their pupa, who had been absorbing their toxic behavior, which was a really cool direction for them to go. They finally did something with the pupa, who has basically been a ticking time bomb throughout this entire series. Seriously, if you have not watched Solar Opposites yet, I haven't even gotten to what the best part of the entire show is, which is easily the wall, which, man, we'll talk about that a little later. But McMahon has confirmed that Season 4 of the Easter egg-filled Solar Opposites will follow the opposites as they tackle the realities of school and office life. How exciting is that without the aid of sci-fi gadgets and their hijinks? McMahon stated, "When we start Season 4, it has become an office show. And it really is a more straight-laced office show. But don't worry, because Terry and Corvo cannot commit to getting that right." That's great. That's exactly what I want to hear. Literally the last shot of Season 3 ends with Corvo, like, printing out some papers. They're working at an office job, and it's just like, it looks so depressing. It's just like, how do you end a season of television about a bunch of aliens that came to Earth with them getting office jobs? It's so fun. It's so, like, boring that it works. It's hilarious. I love it. That was really a funny way to take it, and an interesting. I didn't know that's the way they were gonna go with the pupa, because it makes it seem like we actually see another group of the aliens on another planet get sucked up by the pupa, and like it just kind of takes over a planet. We find out that that's actually an origin story for how their planet came to be in the first place. So they've just been, these aliens have just been kind of like a virus going from different planet to planet, terraforming multiple planets, which I love. It's a really funny little gag that they had in one of the episodes. I loved that. That was cool. We also explained that the pupa has multiple different purposes, which I think is really, really interesting. So we don't have an official release date yet for season 4, but it is coming. Hulu has already announced that. Mike McMahon has confirmed that the script is nearly written though, and he adds that it takes us a year to animate. So with that timeline and, you know, previous release patterns in mind, it's most likely going to be coming out sometime in summer of next year. So summer 2023 is probably the time to expect season 4, but of course that is not confirmed yet. So sometime soon we should get some kind of confirmation about that. This is a really big show for Hulu, surprisingly. It was the top animated comedy series on their platform from like one of their Hulu originals, and they're constantly talking about Hulu in the show. They even make fun of it in one entire episode. There's one episode of season 3 just called Hulu Land, and I don't want to spoil it, but they go to a Hulu themed theme park. That's all that happens. Don't worry, nothing else happens in that episode. Highly recommend this show though. I could not recommend it to you more. Like I said, I haven't even talked about The Wall, which is like easily the coolest thing, and it's like a C plot in Solar Opposites. Easily the coolest thing. I'm shocked they joke about doing a spin-off series about it. I'm shocked they haven't already. That could be its own show on its own. I love that. It's basically taking like I can't remember the word for the thing in Star Trek where it's like a bunch of different like aliens in like their own little like zoo basically, and it's basically that concept, but it's Yumulak taking people from the town who have kind of annoyed him, even at the most mild level. He shrinks them down, throws them into this like terrarium filled with other humans where they have to survive, and you just get this entire side plot about like the wall and all that. It's great. It's so well written. It's so hilarious. It's so fun. It's something I really want to rewatch. I want to go back and rewatch all the Wall episodes just to like kind of revisit that. The whole Tim story is great too. So I could not recommend Solar Opposites enough. There's a reason it has like almost a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's fantastic. Such a great show. I cannot wait for season 4, but what do you guys think? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this new video on Solar Opposites season 4. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Movie Smoothie, and you know what? Go hug your parents and your loved ones, your friends. Why don't I say that enough in these videos? Go give a loved one a hug. You know what? Just do it. You know, it's great that we're doing movie news on here, and it's great that you're watching this video, but give someone a hug today. All right, everybody, I'm going to end this video before I start getting too long-winded. But thanks for watching again, and don't forget to enjoy a smoothie with your movie.